What's going on, guys? It's Anthony here again, and this time I'm gonna do a different video. It's gonna bring back the gaming topics or gaming discussions, whatever you want to call it. It's I don't know if anyone wants to, they can do a video response to this. But I'm just gonna talk a brief history of my personal uh, gaming uh, history. I started really becoming a gamer when I was 6 or 5, around that time when my dad bought me and my siblings a Nintendo. Um, so that kind of dates me. So you can tell that I'm 36 at this moment, and I'm still I still love gaming. I'm very passionate about it. Um, but I did stop for a while when I was 22 towards 24. Um, I did still have gaming consoles, but I wasn't gaming as I did before. I mean, I think I still had some Game Boy Advance games at the time, and some GameCube games, and I had a GameCube, but I wasn't really gaming at all for that few years right there. Just stopped because people were the misconception of gamers that it's targeted kids, that it's for kids and whatnot like that. When in reality, it's not. There's actually in the last few years, I think gaming has become more targeted to older adults. Of course, there's still games made for kids, and especially companies that cater to that. Is one of them is Nintendo. I mean, a large library of their games from spanning from the Super NES to now is been targeted to kids, um, but they do also have some mature rated games. So that's also a misconception on Nintendo's part. They don't only make they don't only have targeted uh, for young people, but the thing is that I also want to say is that the concept of gaming has changed, and the game design has changed over the years. Before, you have to use more of your imagination. Nowadays, it's less of that. Um, you're more uh, prone to be told the story like how you would view a film. Um, but it's just obviously there's more interaction, in a video game, and there's even sometimes there's a bigger budget than most films go into video games, and that's another thing that people don't get. Most people that say games is for kids are usually not gamers. And Because I don't look at someone that just watches sports or reality shows as, oh, they don't know anything, or they, I don't know, they're not, like they're not smart or something like that, because just because they like watching reality shows and stuff like that, or just sports. I think everything that people do for relax. I mean, I think that people watch sports or watch TV shows to relax, to escape, and that's a problem if you use gaming or anything else like that, or films, or you're a big film buff or anything like that. Use that stuff as a form of escapism, but I'm sure people use that for that. I personally use gaming and other forms of media that I enjoy as a form of releasing stress. There's other things I do to release stress, but that's one of them. And also, it helps with depression, I think. So people don't know that. You could really release some depression when it comes to gaming. It really does help with that. It helps with a lot of aggression and stuff like that. And I find that people that look down upon people that game as something immature or childish is just, they're wrong. They're wrong about that. Um, so if anyone in your family feels that way about you, just know that maybe you may look into yourself and maybe you're gaming too much. Maybe you have to explain to them that what's the passion, what's the story behind it. Um, I nowadays with gaming, I do look at different than when I used to look at it when I was younger, obviously. When I was younger, I was more like, oh, let me just get rid of games, get the newer console because I wasn't, I didn't have the concept of keeping games and going back to them and stuff like that. But nowadays, as I got older, I have that nostalgia feeling, like how I treat films. I always want to, if I see a good film, I always want to revisit it and maybe learn something new from a film. But gaming is taken to another level where you are more interactive with it. So how could that not be better than film? Not that I don't enjoy film. I'm a really big fan of film. I'm a film buff myself, but just that gaming has just have that level higher than film, and just people that just don't see it. It just it kind of bothers me, and it kind of like, wow, I wish you can see that you like film, you like TV, but gaming is just a step above that because you're interacting with it. I don't want to iterate. I said that like 1,000 times. I don't want to repeat everything that I say every few seconds, but hopefully that gets it to people because it really bothers me when people say that. And I don't look down upon people that watch sports all day or whatever they do. It doesn't matter to me. If they're happy, that's good. As long as they do it in moderation. Like me, I tend to not try to go past 20 hours a week in gaming sessions. Um, and I have various consoles. Um, so I do game here and there. I even game on my phone. I game on my computer, laptop. I do that, every now and then. So it's always fun. I do emulate too because I'm not rich. Obviously, I don't. There's a lot of games that are expensive, and but there's a lot of games that I do collect. Uh, Also, I tend to play games that are more um, time consuming, like RPGs. I enjoy RPGs. I enjoy strategy RPGs, and I enjoy action RPGs a lot too, and turn based RPGs. But of course, my most loved genre is strategy RPGs. I just enjoy the strategy aspect of it, and just hope that if you want to do a video response to this, feel free. I don't know how it works nowadays where video responses. I try to look this up to see if anybody else was um, in the community who had this subject, out there. I didn't see anything, so if I'm wrong, let me know. I'll give credit to where credit is due. Um, but uh, I think I've seen some people. I'm just not. They're not coming up, up in my mind, or they're not coming up. So I don't know who did the subject or anything. But let me know. So if you like my videos, please comment, please rate and subscribe if you're in a subscriber already. Obviously, for more content, I'm gonna try to pump up more videos out. In a more more in a more fashion, in more of a, I don't know what the word is, just more of it. I'm gonna try to put more videos out because I don't do that many. I noticed, I probably do. I think I do probably like one a month, which is still a decent number. I mean, I know people that don't even do that many. Uh, I try to do at least one a month. It sometimes is hard, but um, I think I'm doing okay for the year. I just need to get some editing software. It would be a lot better if I had editing software because then I could do more videos and just start editing them and cut them to the right length and stuff like that. because nowadays I just got to make sure I don't go over 15 minutes. So I'll see you guys later. I know I'm just rambling on right now.